What's going on, y'all? So in today's vid, we are going to try to use this Dialga team, Dialga, Voltol, Porygon 2, Rillaboom, Tornadus, Gastrodon, right? It is a Life Orb Dialga team, so you do often like to Dynamax Dialga and try to, hit really hard with it, but it's a dual mode team, so I mean technically this Dialga is fast enough to outspeed Regieleki and Tailwind, but you can also use it as a Trick Room option, right? So there's that. And so I think the team is versatile enough. It's just you really do have to bring the right Pokemon in order to succeed, which a lot of the time means bringing like Porygon 2 so that you have something in the end game that won't die. Like, cause, sometimes you just need that. And yeah, like a few days ago when I tried filming a video with this team, I just got 2 losses in a row, and I was still trying to climb back to Master Ball, I think, and I was like, I can't do this right now. So I stopped using it, but yeah, it was really because I just wasn't bringing the right 4. So bringing the right 4 is really important with this team, and yeah, if you don't have the right late game options, it can disbenefit you. So we'll use the team. Looking forward to it. I do really want to keep using the Lugia and the Ho-Oh team because they I'm still like trying to optimize them. I know some people might feel like, oh, like I'm getting tired of seeing those teams over and over, but what I'm doing right is I'm trying to technically figure out how to make them as best as I can. And so what I did most recently was I updated the Lugia team to have a special Regieleki again, so that we can guaranteed knock out Zacians with E-Web's Max Quake, and just things like that. So doing little optimizations. I haven't really optimized, or I haven't updated the Ho-Oh team at all. I haven't really had a need to. But there's always things that could be thought about, right? Also, getting a little bit, I don't know, inconsistent with posting, I guess. Probably not gonna post every single day for a little. I mean, I'll post when I feel like it, kinda. That's what it comes down to, but this format is definitely going on for a long time, and I don't know, trying to figure stuff out with my life, and not always thinking about playing Pokemon. I mean, I still play Pokemon a lot, but okay. This is a very standard good stuff team, obviously. So I mean, I want to start just like Rillaboom P2, right? With like Gastrodon and Dialga in the back or something. Or like, we could do Gastrodon and a Veltal. I mean, there's no lying about that, right? Gastrodon and Veltal ultimately feels like a play, right? But I like bringing Dialga because it does big damage. It has the damage, as we say. What you gonna do? Start. He just goes big offense. Big offense. So the only way this goes badly is if they have Imprison, which, is certainly a possibility. But Duh. Yay. Intrepid sword. But, you know, this is ultimately why we have Rillaboom. I mean, also it's kind of one of our answers to Kyogre, right? But yep, you would. That should be insane. Okay. So that's kind of boring, you know, it kind of wastes my time. Doesn't really do a lot. It's kind of like I want to get the ball rolling type of thing, you know. Well, let's think. I could technically switch out Rillaboom to, like, Dialga, you know? And I could just, like, foul play. Massive Sag. Alright, looks like we just gotta try to win without it. I mean... Massive Sag. But they have Sacred Swords, so, I mean, I should've... It doesn't... Let's see what item they have. Okay, well then they're more likely to have an Assault Vest in this case. Either way, I can benefit by max Hailstorming. I don't think I'm playing this perfectly. Like, if they don't have AV, we will one-shot them with Max Hailstorm, but my guess... There's not really much they can do anyways at this moment, I mean... Okay, this is actually working out pretty well. What I can do right now is double switch. I think I switch Dialga into Rillaboom. And then switch P2 into... My only worry about doing this is that it makes my side of the field very passive again. So, like, now they can technically stall Trick Room. Because I did a double switch. I mean, like, it might be fine. I like being a prankster. That actually kinda sucks. Because now, with a high roll, they can actually knock out my P2 with Moonblast. So, I was really, like, kind of banking on them making the opposite targeting decision there. I have to go for this. There is a very real possibility that they get this knockout with Moonblast. I have to hope for a low roll. Okay. And we got an exact roll, is what we got. They rolled the exact same amount that they got the first time. Okay. My options are dwindling, though. Do we bring in Gastrodon and Yawn? Do we bring in Dialga and Earth Power? If we Yawn, we're basically just setting up a revolving door. That makes sense. I think they're setting up a scenario that they can definitely win through. So let's see if they send out Whims again. No. That'll be interesting. Okay, so the way that I see this is there's really like... There's no way you don't switch out right now. You know what I mean? Like, you pretty much have to switch out Zacian, right? And so technically my best play, in order to just like... It's really hard to say what my best play is, honestly. Because my best play could be to just force them... Okay, so we win. I think, have we done damage to the, what's his name at all? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, we win. I wonder what he thought was gonna happen there. Oh, he was trying to lock me into knockoff. That's smart. But because of the trick room, we go first. These games, man. You really gotta finagle them sometimes, you know? Alright, Robert. Alright, Bobbert. Ooh, this looks a lot like a team I used. In fact, it's pretty much my team right now. Like the original version of it. Okay. So I can set up Trick Room. It's not like the best thing I could do in the world. I think something that's probably better for me to do right now is to just lead Torn Dialga. We have Protect if we need it. We bring Rillaboom in the back. And I'm thinking maybe P2 over Yveltal, honestly. I like the longevity that it provides. Yes, we could bring Gastrodon because it's a mean Pokemon. But in this case, I mean, it's kind of like, why? Why would you bring Gastrodon? for them, you might bring Gastrodon in case I set Trick Room, right? But, like, for me, I'm like, no. I'm literally just not. I literally wouldn't do that, okay? So, there is the very real possibility that they just switch out Dialga, right? Or I mean, Zacian. I think my best play still is gonna be to just Quakey Myth. Because, it gives us the special defense boost. I mean, really, it's kind of like a win-win. Like, sure, they might protect. The only thing they could do that would be bad is switch out, and we didn't see them do that. So, at least we get the special defense boost. I'll take it. If you want to give it to me. Yeah, they are going to snarl, so what that means is we really need to start getting rid of this Veltal because I don't have good options to answer it in the back. I mean, like, realistically speaking, if I can pin down everything else on the team, does it really matter, right? But to me, it feels like, I mean, kind of, yes. So I would expect, based on what they have in the back, this is the thing. Do I do this or do I do this? That's exactly what I was thinking. So the good thing is that P2 has Eerie Impulse spam, right? Like that's really the thing that I have going for me more than anything. So I do like more or less want to watch my Tailwind turns. I think that's kind of important. But if they're switching out Landorus, they might not have Protect on Landorus, which could very well mean that I just have a free Hailstorm here, right? Tailwind is 2 turns, so I'm not worried about it at all. I might just like taunt the Landorus just to be funny, and then Hailstorm. Yeah. You're gonna love what I have in the back, buddy. Like, and they're gonna be out of Trick Room, or I mean, they're gonna be out of turns too. Ooh, I don't like that though. Because we just gave them a double boosted Dark Aura. So they're doing like lots of damage now. Let's Trick Room. And let's I think technically what I want to do here is switch out into Rillaboom. That's good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fake out Eerie Impulse, and then I'm going to knock off Eerie Impulse. And that should put me in the best scenario. So yeah, the Eerie Impulse. Fake out. They should know what's coming. Let's just put it that way. Weird Impulse again. We knock off. Ah, P2. Literally just neutralizes the boy. Like, you will do nothing right now. I do think it was smart to switch out Dialga though. Because either way, you know, that went how we needed it to. So, good. Alright, I'll give you guys one more. You know, recently I've been starting to do 2-match videos, and I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it saves time for me. Because I play like really early a lot of the time. Alright, Ken. Alright, my guy Ken. Oh, what up, though? It's Ken. So if our boy Ken starts Tapu Lele, then we can't really, like, well, I mean, we can start Rillaboom, right? But if they start main Shell, then they have a better fake out than me, right? So I think technically my best play is to start Dialga P2 and to say, I mean, who you gonna fake out, my guy? Like, with Gastrodonge in the back and Rollyboom. I mean, how do you really justify not bringing a Veltal here? I think I justify it by the fact that it's kind of like, well, it's good against a lot of their team. I'll give it that. Like, so you see, so you see the scenario that I'm setting up here, right, is, you butthole. But I can't protect with Dialga, which kind of hurts, right? So what can I do, honestly? Like, I feel like what I have to do is, like, max Quake the main shower or something. Like, what I'd like to be able to do... Nah, I think I have to... Let's just do this. My play didn't actually make that much sense, honestly. They are Dynamaxing. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. I think they can win this. I'm gonna have to knock off them when I get the chance. And I'm expecting them to maybe just, like, close combat Max Phantasm. Ooh, and then that lowers the defense on P2 as well. So they might be just straight one-shotting my P2 right now. Rough. Rough and tough. Ugh. We fell right into it, boys. We fell right into it, boys. Like, damn. Ugh, what can I do? I can't do anything. Cause, like, realistically speaking, like, yes, I can bring out Rillaboom. It's just, you know, does it win me the game is the question you have to ask. And what I want to do right now is knock off and Max Hailstone. Okay. Feels like it could have been a throw, but I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I mean, realistically speaking, though, how do I win this? Like, they just close combat the... Yeah, exactly. So... That would have that would have obviously done more if we, you know, had the right thing. So what do I do? So we have to use Grassy Glide, and then we have to... I mean, technically, my best play here could be to protect Rillaboom, and then to Ice Beam the main Chow or something. Because Rillaboom's the one that probably wouldn't have Protect, right? But, realistically speaking, yeah. So, I mean, all they really had to do was just deny me that Trick Room, right, in the original. And then it was just GG's from there. I didn't have a very good alternative to stopping that. I think my best play would have been just Rillaboom P2 lead. Even though... No, yeah, that would have been my best. No matter what, Rillaboom P2 was my best. But... I still couldn't have gotten around their play. I mean, even if I started P2 Rillaboom, that doesn't get me where I need to be, because I need to get rid of one of their Pokemon promptly, right? And that just... They had really the perfect setup, so I mean, kudos to them. Like, you know, because the Sash main Chow makes it so that even if the Grassy Glide could do it, it wouldn't, and you know, the Dynamax Max Phantasm plus Close Combat was just exactly what they needed in every scenario, unless I'm just gonna forego Trick Room, which I think is a possibility, but I would have had to just actually lead a Veltal, I guess, which I didn't. But okay, so that's the vid. GG's to those people, and you know, we'll see what happens in the next one. But I think it was all in all, it was a good set of matches, and you know, you obviously can't win them all. And that last one was a clear indication of it, but I think it was a match that we could learn a lot from, you know? So if we really try to analyze it, we could figure out what the best thing to do is, which is, you know, probably lead like a Veltal, I don't even remember what my team looks like. Lead like a Veltal, Dialga, or God, what does my team look like? Someone just tell me, like. Yeah. We would have had to lead like a Veltal, Tornadus, or a Veltal Gastrodon. I think a Veltal Torn could have definitely made sense, and then we just protect Torn on turn 1, and just do, you know, max Airstream probably, honestly. That would have been a very solid way to play the game, so okay, that's what you get. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.